on, I forgot my calendar. It's day 470 days in a row that I've been rebounding. Boop, 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 boop. Can y'all believe I've tracked and documented this from the beginning, even before the rebounding got started? I was documenting how I was trying to get motivated, how I wanted to get motivated, how I needed to get motivated, how I wish that there was some motivation pills out there. I could just take one like a natural supplement and I would just be one of those people that was motivated to get up and get my exercise in right in the morning. But I'm not one of those people, and I never found a pill. Okay. But what I did find, and oh, by the way, hi, my name's Lydia. This is the Avanti Wellness Podcast and YouTube channel. I've been doing this since 2022 on YouTube, and then a year from the January in 2022, I think, I started the Audible podcast first, and then I brought it on to YouTube. I want to show y'all something. All right. So today on my calendar, it popped up that it was my lumen anniversary. What is a lumen, you ask? It's this little thing right here. It helps to read my CO2 levels in my body, and it helps me understand where I'm going in my metabolic flexibility. I'm not going to go into all of that. If you want to learn more, I have plenty of videos about that on my channel. Just go to the live section and type in Lumen reviews. That's usually how I document those videos. But I want to show you something, okay? So this is Monday's recording. It says 15.5. And what does that mean on my flex score? It says high flexibility, 15.5. Your body is at peak metabolic flexibility. It's great at shifting between fats and carb burn with fat as the main fuel source. Woohoo! Okay, why is that important? I'm sharing with y'all that 945 days ago, I got this little device in the mail and decided to give it a try. That's way before I started rebounding. A lot of people get frustrated because, hi guys, a lot of people get frustrated because they think this is supposed to make them lose weight. This is a tool. This is a communication device. This helps you understand what's happening with the behaviors and the actions that you're doing. What you're eating, what you're doing for physical activity, all of that can be communicated as feedback to you through this by understanding what those particular things are doing inside your body at the cellular level. I loved having this as an initial motivation, and it has been a motivation, and where I've been excelling in my motivation is through my rebounding. So I set a goal for myself over 470 days ago and said, I'm going to commit to rebounding every single day for the next year. And I did it. I achieved that 365 day mark in October, and I haven't stopped. I'm still doing it every day, even though I'm not recording it, even though I'm not coming on in my live streams to help encourage me and encourage you. That's because it's a habit now. I do it, I get it done, I knock it out, and I keep going with my day and my life. Sometimes I don't have all the time to hook up the lights and hook up the cameras and turn everything on and then stand there and rebound in front of a camera. But as I get my life more organized and settled, I'm going to incorporate more live streams if I'm, not in a hurry and I can hop on and talk to y'all like this. I am happy to create live streams in order to continue the conversation and continue to help motivate people. I was not motivated. I needed motivation. And then I decided, well, I'm going to be the change that I wish to see in the world. And I became the motivation in order to motivate myself. So see how that works? Sometimes whenever the thing that is you need, if you go give it to someone else, you get it in return anyway. So I've been motivated to rebound for the past 470 days in a row, and it's not stopping now. So I am going to do my little tiny pump of my lymphatic system, and I'm going to take my calendar with me, and we're just going to talk about what's been going on. I can tell y'all some of the stuff I've been doing, but also why it's important just to move your body, even if you're big, even if you're heavier. Find a way to move your lymphatic system. You don't have to make yourself skinny mini. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to figure it all out. Just put a little goal in front of yourself and just do the little goal and etch your way up through the process, okay? So I'm gonna get my rebounder going on day 470. Let me take a swig of water. Take my glasses off. Remember, on the rebounder, you can bounce really high, but you don't have to get the benefit. So, Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Okay, so when you're on the rebounder, even if you're just pumping, so a lot of people can't tell what I'm doing, but I'm pushing left, right, with the ball of my feet, not my heel. I'm pushing with the toes, the top of the toe and the ball of the feet. And I'm pushing down to pump my calf. This is going against the little bouncy spring, creates like a pump in your calf. And so this helps with, as you get older, you start to lose your stabilizer muscles for balance. Doing this and having something to hold on to nearby, it helps create balance. Alexa, stop. Okay, so if y'all remember, why do I do the... Alexa, stop. If y'all remember, what do y'all remember that I do the 1 minute for? The 1 minute is for the reminder that if you don't have time in your day to do 5 minutes or 10 minutes, even 1 minute of doing this turns on your pumps for the day and turns on your engine, gets everything revved up and started. And so it's a good idea to make 1 minute a priority regardless. And so what I've been doing is in the daytime, I started breaking up my rebounding. So I do like half, 5 minutes, and then I'll do 5 minutes later, a couple of hours later. And sometimes it ends up being at night. If I end up getting towards the end of the day and I haven't gotten my rebounding in for the second half, then I still do it right before bed. And we used to call that on this channel the before bed booster bounce. We got the before bed booster bounce. So the whole goal is to get it in, stay motivated to do it no matter what. And that's what that lumen, what I was talking about in the beginning, that lumen has helped me stay motivated, because every morning I do a reading. It's called a wake up breath. And it tells me whether I was in fat burn mode or carb burn mode. And you really don't want to wake up in the morning in carb burn mode. Your body really needs to be burning fats at rest through your muscles. And so you hope that you've eliminated all your carbs by the time you go to bed, because if you go to bed with carbs burning in your stomach, they say they can store its excess because you're not using it as fuel, and they end up storing as fat for energy at a later time. So that's why you want to wake up in fat burn mode. And so that's not always easy. So if you eat something like more than like 2 hours before you go to bed, your body has to be really efficient to be able to burn those up while you're sleeping. And maybe it's possible for people who have very high metabolic engines, so to speak. But like someone like me would just end up storing it overnight because I didn't use it all up. So, all right. So enough about rebounding and fitness. So my sister came in town this week, like last Thursday, and we went out to the country. Alexa, stop. We went out to the country because I had my global travel podcast. I had a client to go visit, and we stayed in a luxurious cabin out in the woods, and it had fishing right off of the deck of the patio. And it was so fun. I took my old fishing rod from, 1995. Do y'all remember back in the 90s, for those of y'all that are old enough? Unfortunately, I used to smoke, and I quit when I was 30. Thank God. And when I smoked, do y'all remember that Marlboro used to have Marlboro Miles, and that was a rewards program? They wanted to incentivize you and encourage you to smoke their cigarettes. Well, I collected all those little stamps on the boxes, and then some guy, a respiratory therapist, no doubt, isn't that funny that a respiratory therapist was smoking? Anyway, he gave me a bunch of his mileage, and I was able to get this Shakespeare graphite fishing rod back in 1995. So it comes in this little carrying case, and I don't use it very often. I mean, I don't think I fished in 25 years, but I took it with me because I was going to be at a pond, and I ended up catching 5 catfish and a perch and a big mouth bass. And so it was really fun. It was like remembering my 20 plus years ago of fishing with some friends. So that was a lot of fun. And then we threw my aunt a surprise party, so I couldn't talk about it from the camera, because my sister was a secret that she was in town, so I couldn't tell y'all she was here with me. So I didn't really go on live stream much while she was here. But I did rebound. I did all my rebounding every single day, and we surprised my 85-year-old aunt And she was definitely surprised, and so we celebrated her. So anyway, I am happy to be back. Gosh, January was rough. There's something going around. I don't know if it's going around globally, but there is like a respiratory challenging thing. People are talking about bird flu, and I don't think I had bird flu, but I had something, and it's not 100% gone, but I am taking herbs. So get those phytochemicals and phytonutrients, fighting the good fight, and we'll see how I do. But I do feel better, and life is moving on. I'm still alive, so that's good. So anyway, just wanted to say hello, getting my rebounding in, and I'll do 5 more in a couple hours, and maybe I'll do 5 more after that. So y'all have a great day, and it's great to see you guys. Thanks for hopping on, and I hope to see you soon. And if you want to continue to stay motivated and learn along the way while I'm learning, then go ahead and subscribe. All right, see y'all soon. Bye, guys.